In the early 90s, a group of young men exploded onto the music scene, forever changing the trajectory of R&B and pop music. They left an unforgettable stamp on the hearts and minds of millions with their smooth music and incredible singing talent. Boyz II Men is Crew Love. A few young men began forming a singing group after meeting at the Philadelphia School for Creative and Performing Arts around 1988. Their love of music and harmony led them to singing together every chance that they could. They called themselves Unique Attraction and eventually changed that name to Boyz II Men after a New Edition song from their 1988 album, Heartbreak. Boyz II Men rehearsed their harmonies and dance steps, and in 1989, they performed at a talent show on Valentine's Day called The Magic Show. The guys had a plan to sneak into Powerhouse, an annual concert held by Philadelphia's local radio station, Power 99. The plan was to sneak in and hopefully meet Will Smith, who was scheduled to be there. Instead, they ran into Michael Bivins of New Edition, the group that they admired and acquired their name from. Boyz II Men immediately stopped Bivins and started to sing for him. Bivins gave them a number and began receiving calls from one of the group members on and off for weeks, asking him to manage their group. After some resistance, Michael Bivins agreed to take Boyz II Men under his wing and manage their music career. The style that was put forth by Boyz II Men was what Bivins called hip-hop doo-wop. The group was new school and had the swag of the New Jack Swing artists of the day, along with a twist of classic R&B. This style allowed the guys to fit into the emerging music scene without having to sacrifice the obvious and serious singing talent they had together. They would wear outfits like cardigans with bow ties and baseball caps. According to their manager, this kind of imagery would allow them to easily cross over into the mainstream. Boyz II Men stood out, and in 1991, their debut album, Cooley High Harmony, was released through Motown Records. The first single, Motown Philly, was a New Jack Swing record that actually told the story of their high school dreams of making it big and how the group and Bivins met. The album showcased their talent with ballads like It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. That ballad, along with Motown Philly, reached the top 5 on Billboard's Hot 100. The album peaked at number 3. In 1992, a single co-written by Babyface called End of the Road was released as part of a motion picture soundtrack for Eddie Murphy's Boomerang. The record spent 13 weeks at the very top of the charts, breaking a record previously held by Elvis Presley for over 30 years. Boyz II Men's second album, titled 2, was released in 1994. The lead single was another beautiful ballad written by Babyface called I'll Make Love to You. The single sat at the number 1 spot on Billboard for 14 weeks, shattering their previous record of 13 weeks with End of the Road. The second single, On Bended Knee, was written by music legends Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. That single reached number 1 on the Hot 100 airplay chart. Another single from that album, Water Runs Dry, reached number 2 on Billboard. Overall, Boyz II Men's sophomore effort was a huge success. By 1995, Boyz II Men was the biggest band in music. In November of 1995, Mariah Carey released the second single off her album, Daydream. The song, titled One Sweet Day, was written by Carey and Boyz II Men. The song is an emotional love letter to loved ones who have passed on. It spent 16 weeks as the number 1 record on Billboard, beating Boyz II Men's prior record of 14 weeks for I'll Make Love to You. During Boyz II Men's run in the 90s, they were also featured on other smash hits like Hey Lover, which was the lead single off LL Cool J's 1995 album, Mr. Smith. It was a smart move to release an R&B single as the lead for a rap album. The single reached number 3 on Billboard and was certified platinum a few short months after its release. Boyz II Men continued to release music through the end of the 90s and into the 2000s. Around 2003, Michael McCrary, better known as Mike Bass, parted ways with the group. There were rumors of a falling out between Michael and the other members of the group. Michael blames his partying on his health, revealing a long-standing battle against multiple sclerosis that affected his ability to perform night after night. The remaining 3 members of Boyz II Men refused to replace Mike. Instead, they figured out how to turn their 4-part harmony into a 3-part harmony and continue to perform as a 3-man group today. They began a Las Vegas residency in 2019 and continue to tour as well. Their 3 decades of success is proof of their artistry, talent, and hard work. Their legacy is much more than just being a group of great singers. Boyz II Men's work led the way for the boy band explosion of the early 2000s, spawning the careers of groups like NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and Backstreet Boys. Boyz II Men bridged the gap between the early Motown days and modern R&B swag. They have sold over 34 million records. They have won Grammys, Billboard, American Music, and Soul Train Awards. Boyz II Men is more than just crew love. They are music legends.